communities.
If you are like me, you finally begun to put the heat up at your house a little bit. The weather is getting cooler, which is nice to see, but for the pipes in your house, that could be a problem, especially if this winter gets to be as cold as we possibly are hearing people talking about. So HEP is on the way for us this morning. Joe Brown is back on the show this morning with HEP. He has brought with him Zach Clemens. Good to see you both.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're talking the pipes in your house, which you might tend to overlook until there's a problem, right, Zach?
Yes, absolutely.
So we wanted to focus a little bit this morning on the cold weather. Why is that exactly? Because the pipes will expand and then freeze?
The pipes will freeze. The water in it will freeze if it's like galvanized, if it's not insulated. And if the galvanized pipes are corroded and have a buildup inside, then there's less water flow, so it'll end up freezing a little bit quicker.
So what are you using then, Zach? What do you like now?
Today we traditionally use PEX. It is a little bit more resistant to freezing. Now some of the fittings can freeze, but we insulate everything to prevent that. But PEX itself can expand if it does freeze, and then it'll retract back to its normal state. If you get galvanized or PVC or even copper, there's no room for expansion. So if you do have a cold spell, you're liable to end up with busted pipes at that point.
Are you spelling that PEX?
Yes, PEX. Yeah.
So what is it made of?
It's a plastic derivative. It's not like microplastics, but it's a poly.
I set you up.
Yeah,
but it's a plastic derivative. That's
yeah.
enough for me to know. It's not a hard metal.
No.
Okay.
It's flexible. You can bend it. Like you don't have to, in traditional plumbing, you have to put in 90s to make curves. With PEX, you can literally bend it around corners and
so
things.
does that help? Because I think I've heard that am I saying this right? The joists can be a weak spot sometimes in plumbing,
joints,
right? Joints,
yeah.
Especially when it freezes. If it's copper or metal and it freezes, you won't notice the leak while the pipes are frozen. It's when it thaws out, then you'll have leaks with every connection.
So would that make this beneficial?
Yeah, you can have less connections with PEX.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a problem at your house, let's say that the worst happens, we get a really cold snap, and you're having to be reactive, not proactive, because you've got a leak. Yeah. Do you like to come in and replace just the pipe that burst, or do you like to kind of survey and see where there might be other
Well, we
weaknesses?
tailor options for every customer. We have financing available, so financially, I know not everybody can just afford to replumb their whole house, and so we do spot repairs. But typically, we like to bring all the house up to modern standards, not only because of freezing, but because if you have galvanized pipes, you'll have, there's a high chance of contamination. You have rust contamination. Galvanized pipes can build up lead from the main city lines. We'll build the lead in the rust there, and then when the rust flakes off, it comes into your drinking water. It's cadmium and lead are the two big chemicals that you see a lot with galvanized, and copper too. The older systems, they use the copper as a grounding system for the electrical system, so it causes electrolysis, and then you get copper in your water too, which is all cause different health risks.
So a lot of people around here have hard water.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about then? Because if you have hard water, that's going to create that buildup in your pipe?
Well, the hard water isn't a separate issue too. It doesn't do well with those types of pipes either, because it's just more material for it to build up. We see pipes reduce inside diameter anywhere from 30 to, I've seen them like 70% reduce. You'll see lower water pressure if you're having lower water pressure issues. If you're seeing discoloration or bad taste in your water, that is usually a typical indicator of some kind of corrosion or buildup in your pipes.
Maybe a dumb question, but if you do have that buildup and you don't know it, and you then have that lower water flow, does that cause you to have to consume more water to get the bang for your buck, so you're kind of wasting your money?
Yeah, typically, and it also it goes against heating and cooling of your pipes, so the excess material in there will dissipate the heat from hot water heaters more, so it makes your water heater work harder to heat up that water and get it to you.
Okay.
And it'll also cause buildup in your water heater, which will ruin elements, and it's just a big storage tank for those contaminants in your house.
We sat down this morning and all we said was, okay, y'all want to talk pipes.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't have any prep in this. Well, y'all probably did, but not with me. Isn't it amazing how important it is to ask all these questions? We don't know these things about our house.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, your house is your single biggest investment in
Yeah.
your life, and it invests in your health, your family's health. You know, lead contaminations. You see the studies about education and different issues that lead contamination causes,
Oh,
and
right.
a lot of the houses in this area are, from the 30s and 20s and 50s, and there wasn't that many regulations back then, and a lot of people haven't done major upgrades to their house. You buy these nice little cottage homes that look nice, and you want to make sure you protect that investment, and that investment's safe for your future and your kids' future.
You mentioned the financing that y'all provide or offer. If you go this route, is there a length of time these pipes typically hold, this PEX? How long are they good for?
They have a 50-year
50-year
manufacturer warranty on
Yeah.
them.
Wow, 50 years.
Yeah.
Okay, not on this, not on the labor, but that's on the part.
Yeah, on the PEX.
All right, so I know your slogan that HEP is on the way. Is that what people do? Just reach out to you and y'all will schedule an appointment?
Yep. We
Okay.
have same-day availability. We have technicians all over Chattanooga, so we can same-day availability.
I feel like I left you out of the conversation,
That's
but you brought a
okay.
talker
That's
with you
okay.
this morning, Joe. Okay, then you know where to find them. It's HEP, Heating, Electrical, Plumbing was the topic today. HEP is on the way.com, 423-520-7771. They'll be there today. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
If you have concrete damage,